There was such a innocence, enthusiastic innocence that made everything very, very beautiful. And I just remember at all the programs, everyone would come with so much enthusiasm and excitement, all cleanly, freshly showered with beautiful fresh tilak. Prabhupada's presence was so powerful that he actually transformed us physically, not just in the heart. When I look at pictures in the BTG from that period, everybody looked very, very beautiful. So that was a very, very special time how he infused us. And actually, when I first came to the temple in Brooklyn, I was attracted by the love that the devotees oozed out. You know, they were so welcoming and everyone wanted to serve. It was like a privilege. Like even at the offerings, especially the 4 o'clock offering, there would be pies and cakes and cookies and ice creams. And if you stood there like 10 minutes before the offering or something, there would be like 15 women coming from different parts of the community with their dishes to be offered. It was like in the stories of Krishna book. So Prabhupada's influence when he was here was like that. It just was very enlivening. And he was just directing us towards Krishna, really, not towards himself. When I think on all the other gurus that I met before Prabhupada, no one directed you toward Krishna, they directed you towards them. That was the uniqueness of Prabhupada, and even now, after all these years, the other gurus are more so-called famous, really, than Prabhupada because they directed people towards them, whereas Prabhupada directed us toward Krishna and was very humble.
Srila Prabhupada gave some wonderful classes. The one I remember the most was a class in the new temple room where Srila Prabhupada said, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, among thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, for self-realization. And out of many thousands of such men, only one may know me in truth. And so then Srila Prabhupada looked around at the temple, and the whole temple room was packed, and the whole balcony was packed. I was sitting up in the front of the balcony so I could see clearly. And Srila Prabhupada was looking at all of us, and he said, so does this mean that only a few of you are going to become Krishna conscious and be with Krishna? He said, no, every one of you can be with Krishna. Every one of you can know Krishna in truth. You have come to Krishna after past lives of making progress in spiritual life. But Srila Prabhupada was saying that when we come to Krishna consciousness, we take up where we left off in our past lives. So someone might come and they might struggle with the very simple things, even after years. And someone might come and they might very quickly become a very advanced preacher or have wonderful spiritual realizations right away. And Srila Prabhupada explained that that's because of past development in past lifetimes. But Srila Prabhupada was saying that every one of you can be with Krishna.